So we had just moved back to California from Florida. We'd bought this little house. It was about all we could afford at the time.
Cute and quaint and small.
Well, the house that we had was really, we called it a shack.
I called it our love shack.
We had $35,000 in our pocket and we thought we were doing really good.
We were going to fix it up and live there.
And we were starting a family. I was 6 months pregnant.
We weren't even thinking about fire. 1990. So everything changed in a matter of just a few hours, really.
I got home, the fire was already down to San Antonio Creek area. It was burning 1,000 feet a minute. The fire was coming out of smoke. It was crazy. Michael just said, go in the house, get stuff we can't replace.
She took the animals, she took everything that she could load up.
Threw in the surfboards, grabbed his guitar and banjo, and I headed out.
So it was a really wild and crazy and almost surreal moment. Coming back the next day was total devastation.
The neighborhood was completely gone.
It was just a charred pile of ashes. We got out with our lives, we got out with our pets, and we were thankful for that.
Even though we lost everything, we just said, okay, we're gonna start over with this baby. And baby was coming in November, so this happened in June. Michael, being extremely optimistic, was like the next day was just sketching up houses on napkins.
I'm an architect, this is what I'd love to do, and I always wanted to design and build my own home.
The house we built back was completely different.
We wanted to do something that was very fire safe.
We built back a very contemporary box.
And really, we built back a beautiful new dream home that we lived in for a decade. And then as our family grew more, we had to sell that and move to a larger house.
For people who this has just happened to, just be patient with the process.
At the time, if anybody told me, there's no positive that could come out of losing our entire lives in this wildfire. And now I look back and I realize that actually it was a sort of a blessing in disguise.
Be patient, give yourself a lot of grace, and understand that it's gonna take time. And then be prepared for it to hit you at odd times. It still comes back like it happened yesterday, and it was 35 years ago.
It'll change you for the rest of your life. You're not a fire victim. You're a fire survivor. You're a victor, not a victim. You can do this. You can make it through this. Look at this as part of the larger story that you're involved with, and hopefully that becomes something that really encourages people to think about building back smarter and building back better.